In Munich, I initially started, I got to know the professor of astrophysics and started to do a PhD in astrophysics and started learning physics. And then got more and more interested in fundamental physics questions. I particularly remember at that time reading a book by the famous Hermann Weyl, Space, Time, Matter. And it was back in October 1963. I went with a friend to climb a mountain in the Bavarian Alps. And on the train there, read a newspaper article about Paul Dirac's attempts to unify quantum mechanics and general relativity, and read this extraordinary statement that he made. In his work, he'd found that if you wanted to try and represent gravity as a dynamical theory so that you could quantize it in the standard way, you went away from the original famous space-time description that Einstein had given it, and you talked about the evolution not of the space-time geometry, but of spatial geometry. So he went back to much more the picture of that really we inherited from Newton, of things changing in time. And then he found that the theory became remarkably simpler. And this led him to say just one sentence: this result inclines me to believe that four-dimensional symmetry is not a fundamental feature of the world. And this made a huge impact on me. And then I started to ask myself, well, what is time? So all of my work since then really started from that one single sentence of Dirac.